Brief note about size. Size of camera. We're talking size of camera. I have a setup that's a DSLR. It's your average size DSLR. As a professional, I have felt judged by the size of my camera. That's absurd. And I always have to remind myself, that's absurd. And in my process of looking for a new camera, a better camera, I'm looking at mirrorless cameras. If you've ever seen a mirrorless camera, well, my current DSLR is about that big. Mirrorless cameras are like that big, but they are so kick-ass. But one of the reasons I don't want to buy it is because I know I am judged by the size of my camera when I go to professional gigs. And I think that that's so absurd. And I'm going to, if you feel that, let's have a conversation about that, because this morning I thought, hey, you know what's interesting? 100 years ago, their cameras were this big with like that accordion, and I should know the technical term because I'm a professional, but whatever. The huge, how people would focus and open up the aperture and everything. Huge cameras, huge clunky cameras. Are those more professional than what we have today? No, that would be stupid if somebody carried something around like that. That would be dumb. But you will find that if you're going out, and even if you're shooting simple stuff, people will be like, look at your camera and be like, but I'm going to give you something else to think about too. Think about Bob Dylan. He's a great guitarist. And Bob Dylan, it doesn't matter if he's playing on a $50 guitar or a $20,000 guitar. He's still going to be Bob Dylan, and he's still going to be a great guitarist. And in the same way, whatever camera you have is going to be at your level and not necessarily needing all of those doodads. And what I've also found about photographers who have these fancy pants, giant with all the attachment things, is they don't know how to use half their stuff on their camera. And so what happens is they have all these things, I've talked about this in another video, where they have all these things that their camera can do, and they're still shooting in manual. And I'm like, you don't know how to, not manual, they're shooting in auto, and I'll be shooting in manual, and they'll be like, you shoot in manual? I'm like, yeah, because I have to, because it's my camera, and it's not doing all this fancy pants stuff behind the scenes. So sometimes people with the biggest camera do not know how to use it. And I feel that's kind of a universal thing, and I will leave it at that. Have a nice day.